Today we got a video titled I Tried Unknown Fast Food Chains by Dylan. I don't know how to say your last name, but if you guys actually want to watch this video, you guys can see it right here. Wait a second. That's what it is. You guys can see it right here. Go ahead and watch the original video. I would advise you guys to. But we're going to get straight into this thing. We're going to make our own analysis based off of what he's eating and what he's about to partake in. I know a bunch of unknown fast food places.
McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC. These are some of the same brands that have
KFC is the
dominated
worst
fast
chicken
food
you could ever
industry
go to.
ever since I was a little boy. Until this day, they still seem to be everybody's go-to spot. But recently, it's come to my attention that a bunch of unknown fast food chains exist that barely anybody's even...
Speaking of chicken, California has a bunch of hidden gem chicken spots. A bunch of them. 32nd Street, right? There's a place called Rally's. Their tenders, fire. If you guys know what Checkers is, if you're in the South, same thing. It's Rally's. It's just called Rally's in California. I don't know how many spots. I only know of one spot in California. Actually, two spots in California. One is in a mall. Well, it's in a Walmart. And then the other one is 32nd Street. Another good place is, what is it called? Main Chick Hot Chicken. San Diego. Fire. And then I think in Ventura County, it's called Gordo's Hot Chicken or whatever. Chicken and fries or hot chicken, something like that. There's a bunch of different places in California where you can get some good chicken. Dave's Hot Chicken, that's good, but if we're looking at Dave's Hot Chicken, Main Chick is above that, and Gordo's is right there with them. Slide to Ventura County, I'm telling you. Slide to Ventura County, go to Gordo's or San Diego, take a trip down there. Or if you want to do something else in San Diego, make sure you go to Main Chick Hot Chicken. They have a bunch of different levels of spice, and it gets real spicy. You get that thing lathered with nacho cheese and stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God,
and the fun part is, they might...
KFC is actually good in other places, though. Thailand KFC wasn't that bad. It's really only the States where KFC is, like not that good. When you go to, like, the Philippines or Thailand, those places like that, KFC is actually pretty good.
Be better than the big dogs.
Same
That's
thing
why
with
I've spent
Burger
the
King.
last few days creating a list of these unknown fast food establishments, and we'll be eating at them all just to answer one simple question. Have we been eating at the wrong fast food chains our entire lives?
Yeah, we've been eating
Welcome,
at the
everyone,
wrong places.
to unknown fast food restaurants. Number one,
Beef rod.
Beef-a-roo.
Beef-a-roo.
Y'all, I cannot believe this is a real place. And from the looks of things, it's
I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. I'm glad he zoomed in because I'm about to yap for a second. You see this right here? Tinted windows, right? Building is brand new. Got that little thing on the side of it, but ain't no car in sight. Only thing we see is a Tesla. We know homeboy driving a Tesla. So, what other clientele does this place have? Y'all ever watch Breaking Bad? Y'all know about money laundering? There's a bunch of places like this where I think they're money laundering. And you know, I got a bunch of conspiracy theories in my head. And one of them is all these places. Like if in California, there's so many places. Wiener Schnitzel. Perfect example, Wiener Schnitzel. Who goes to Wiener Schnitzel and gets a hot dog? Why is there so many Wiener Schnitzels? Nobody will ever know why. They have them everywhere. They go to any city in California that has the slightest amount of people. There's going to be a Wiener Schnitzel on some random corner. Nobody in it. But they're full. They have a bunch of workers. They're ready to give you your food whenever. How are they even getting paid? What is paying Wiener Schnitzel? How much do they make yearly? Who's laundering the money? I need to know these things, right? Same thing with Beef-a-roo. Beef rod, Beef-a-roo. Their logo is horrible. That's probably why nobody's here. But I'm telling you right now, there's a bunch of money laundering going on. Wiener Schnitzel. I need you guys to remember that. Wiener Schnitzel. If you take anything from this video, take away Wiener Schnitzel.
completely empty. which does fit the theme of this video, but is slightly concerning for the chances of me getting food poisoning.
You cut yourself
Beefaroo
shaving,
was
huh?
started in Rockford, Illinois, and only has 20 locations across the U.S. The signature item here is their roast beef sandwich, which makes them most comparable to fast food giants.
I had some Wingstop just now, man.
But the biggest difference is
Arby's
So
has over
good.
3,300 locations across the U.S. What's even crazier to think about is despite having all of those locations, Arby's is kind of irrelevant now.
In fact, back in 2024, multiple Arby's franchisees had to file for bankruptcy due to disappointing sales.
So the question is, do people just not
I don't know
like the roast
who
beef
goes to
sandwiches?
Arby's.
Or is Arby's just bad and nobody's heard?
I had Arby's. Remember I think they were on DoorDash once. I think it was during COVID. But I messed around and got me some sandwich. And I was very disappointed. There was so much meat in between the buns. Pause. That it wasn't for me. You know, there's a sandwich at Subway I really like. And it's called the 5 meat sandwich, whatever. But it's real good. But you have to customize it and put the oils, the Parmesan, stuff like that on it. Because if you don't, all the meat that's on there just makes it dry. Pause.
Of Beefaroo. Let's check out this drive-thru.
As I pulled up, I was surprised to see how many other food options were also available. Along with their roast beef sandwich,
Oh, the thing
Beefaroo
is,
also
it was
sells
good.
burgers, chicken sandwiches, and milkshakes.
I'll do a roast beef sandwich meal, please. And then for the fries, is it possible to get the cheddar fries?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. You too. Beefaroo has been acquired. Got to find a place to park. Place is empty. This is kind of crazy. Turns out Beefaroo has been around since 1967. What?
Beefaroo.
How long has Arby's been around? Arby's was founded in 1964 by brothers Forrest and Leroy Raffle. Okay, only a 3-year difference, but Arby's did come first. All right, let's see how good this roast beef sandwich looks. Okay, pretty standard packaging. I also got some cheese fries, which low-key kind of making a mess in my car, but bam. Literally just looks like they melted a Kraft single on this. Clearly, it's like oozing out of this thing. Now, before I dig in, just as an FYI, I'll be judging every
It does
restaurant
not
today
look
based
good.
on
It does
the
not
taste,
look even
the
edible.
price, and of course, the speed.
Roast beef.
I'm pretty sure those are the 3 biggest reasons people love the major chains, so I feel like that's a fair criteria. With that being said, it did take quite a while to get my food, but you know what? Maybe it'll be so good that it's worth the wait. Let's dig in.
Wait, how much did he say it was?
I'll be judging every restaurant today based on the taste, the price, and of course,
Price.
the speed. I'm pretty
The
sure
speed,
those are the 3
alright.
biggest reasons people love the major chains, so I feel like that's a fair criteria. With that being said,
Oh, he
it did
didn't
take
even say
quite
the
a while
price.
to get my food, but you know what? Maybe it'll be so good that it's worth the wait. Let's dig in. Okay. You know, I'm honestly not the biggest fan of roast beef sandwiches, especially not a
Roast beef
beef
sandwiches
at, I think
are
it's
not
11
good.
a.m.
I don't
right now.
like them
But
either.
this is pretty good. The roast beef is a lot more tender than I expected. It actually has a good amount of salt, and the bread, nice and soft. Overall, a pretty good roast beef sandwich. Now let's try these fries. Arby's is known for their curly fries, which low-key, those are elite. I don't think these will be better than the curly fries since it's just a regular flimsy fry with a Kraft single on it, but yep,
Are you
that tastes
serious?
just about as good as it looks. The roast beef sandwich was pretty good. The fries,
Nah, I wouldn't
Now,
be
as
getting
for
this.
prices, a roast beef combo meal at Arby's comes out to roughly $10.27.
That's not bad at all.
Which is cheaper than a combo meal at Beefaroo. With that in mind,
$12.33. I mean, that's not bad either.
Beefaroo is
That's a
better.
whole meal. You get the burger, fries, you with your Kraft single on top. Absolutely horrendous. And then you get a drink for $12.33. You get a munchie meal at Jack in the Box for like $13.
Than its big dog counterpart.
The munchie meals at Jack in the Box, that's a lot of food. Think about it. You get 2 tacos. Well, you get the choice of your 2 sides and your burger, and you get fries. I'm just saying, and a drink. So you get the last time I got it, I got 2 tacos, curly fries, my sandwich. I got something else too. I don't know. I got something else on with it. It was crazy for like $13. And I got a drink, regular drink. I got a Sprite. It was good, man. Telling
Also,
you.
before anyone says I can't make an accurate comparison because I'm not eating at both restaurants back to back, this is my video. I make all the rules. What you gonna do about it?
Just kidding. I actually went to all of the famous chains yesterday and felt terrible after.
So I do have references.
I don't even know why you would go to somewhere with the name Beefaroo. Beefaroo, they laundering money 100%.
All right, friends, we've officially made it to the next spot. And let me tell you, when I found out about this place, I thought it was gonna be one of those cheap knockoff restaurants, but apparently it's not. I know everyone's obviously heard of Cane's Chicken Fingers, but
Yeah.
have you heard of
Place is horrendous.
Lane's Chicken Fingers?
Look,
Lane's,
I'm gonna
Cane's?
be 100
What
with you.
the-
Cane's is good to a certain extent. If you drunk, the chicken is fire. Especially when you wrap that thing in a you get the chicken, Texas toast, you put it on top with the coleslaw, and then you drizzle that cane sauce on it. God, man. But Cane's is only good because of the sauce and the Texas toast. But one thing that people really do underestimate about Cane's is their coleslaw. Their coleslaw, if you don't like coleslaw, you're a weirdo. I'm sorry. You dead to me.
Heck, fast lane bars. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Now, according to my research, along with having very similar names, Cane's and
dragon
Lane's
flying back
also
you.
have very similar menus.
But in case anyone doesn't trust that this place isn't just a knockoff because of all of the similarities, get this. Lane's was established first. Unfortunately, though, they only have 24 locations total compared to Cane's 1,600 locations worldwide.
God.
But I think what surprised me the most
1,600?
when I pulled up is how packed this parking lot is. Lane's may not be a big global chain, but it seems everyone in Louisville, Texas is a very big fan. Maybe I will be too.
That shirt is fire.
What the?
Where you get that shirt
Warning, Lane's Chicken Fingers contains concentrated amounts of flavor. Oh, that's funny. And oh, hey, they deliver on DoorDash.
I made my way inside, and as I said before, Lane's and Cane's nearly have identical menus with their chicken tender combos, chicken sandwich options.
It's the
and
same
family
restaurant.
packs. However, I did notice that Lane's has one or two things that sets them apart.
For here? Awesome, thank you. Is this better than Cane's?
I would say so.
Oh, okay. Okay, sweet.
So I placed my order, and I know this is still a fast food restaurant, but this place is crazy nice. First off, they bring
It
me
is
my
a
food.
good-looking
Big
restaurant.
fan of that. Secondly, the total for my order, which is a full meal, fries, chicken, drink, under $11, which is literally cheaper than the exact same
That's
meal
pretty
at Cane's.
good.
This cup is diabolical. It says giving the finger since 1994. The finger to who? Cane's? Some beef? Is there some chicken going on? I'm sorry. I'm making horrible jokes today.
That was a good one. That was a knee slapper. God, man. I gotta get that premium.
Excuse me? This looks and smells delicious. This might sound stupid, but my favorite thing at Cane's is their Texas toast. Lane's might do it better. Oh my gosh. It's crispy. The edges are still soft though. Oh my lord. Have y'all ever seen a better looking piece of toast than this? Now the biggest difference between Cane's and Lane's is the fact that Lane's actually offers multiple different sauces. One of these is Lane's signature sauce, and the other one is a jalapeno ranch. I love Cane's sauce as much as the next. However, it is nice to have multiple options.
Another major difference between the two restaurants is that Lane's has a hot chicken tender option for spicy food lovers like me.
Let's dig in. I don't know which sauce is which, but
chicken
I don't
do
think
look
it'll be hard
good.
to tell the difference. Oh, but let me tell you, that right there is a good chicken tender. I did dip into the jalapeno ranch.
Yeah,
so
that chicken
mixed
looked
with the spicy
crispy,
chicken
too.
Has a little bit of a
Look
kick.
at the white
Let me
on
try
the
this
inside of
without
that
the
thing.
sauce. Okay, that confirms it.
Then they got the
If you
Texas
ever had
toast,
Cane's,
too.
You will know that their chicken without the sauce, honestly, not even edible. This piece of chicken, however, actually has some flavor. The chicken's not super dry. The crust has that spice. Very nice. It's salted well. Very big fan. I think this is the actual Lane sauce. I'm curious if it's better than Cane's sauce. What's funny is the sauces are actually very similar, but the fact that Lane's has multiple options clearly gives it an edge. I love me some bread.
Oh, and the
This
bread
a
is
perfect
bigger.
piece of bread.
I definitely ate way too much considering the fact
Oh,
that
that
I
thing
have
looks
way
good.
more fast food spots to hit, but that's okay since
That was yummy.
whew,
I ate way too much. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think it's very obvious based on a multitude of things. Better price, food came out really fast, and the chicken was actually good. Lane's is clearly an underrated fast food chain, and it's way better than the big dog Raising Cane's. Back on the road. Before I get to the next fast food spot, something cool that I want to point out about all of these restaurants is despite the fact that they're all unknown, almost all of them are available on DoorDash.
I think every restaurant should have DoorDash.
That's the sponsor of today's video. It's amazing that we live in a world where you can get
there was a spot in San Diego
right to your door.
There was a spot in San Diego a while ago. I don't know, this was like back in 2021 or so. Or 2022. I think it was 2022. They were cooking out of their home, out of their front yard basically, and they turned it into like a little restaurant in their front yard. And not only can you, it was like right around the corner from my house. You could walk in that house, order your food, or you could DoorDash it, and the DoorDasher would just pick it up from their house and just bring it to your house. It was super good. It was super good. Hispanic food, Mexican food, super good. They had the horchata. They had the birria tacos. Like, bro, man, I'm just reminiscing about food,
almost
man.
anything from your local neighborhood delivered. Groceries, flowers, you can even try food from a restaurant you've never heard of, and it gets delivered right to you. Not to mention, DoorDash is extremely helpful when you're short on time and need something very fast. As a very frequent DoorDash user, this is one of the coolest sponsors I think I've ever gotten on the channel. So if you guys want to support me and make your life a little more convenient, download the DoorDash app by scanning the QR code right here, or just use code Dylan50 to get 50% off up to $10 on your first order of $15 or more. Thank you, DoorDash, for sponsoring today's video. Y'all, please go download the app. I would love to keep working with DoorDash. We've arrived at the next location. It's not McDonald's. I realize now that's a little misleading. Anyways, I'm not entirely sure how to describe this next spot other than saying it's kind of like the fast food version of a Cracker Barrel. And yes, I know Cracker Barrel is low-key going downhill lately. Hopefully this place isn't following the same trend. Welcome to Grandy's.
Grandy's.
This unknown fast food chain specializes in Southern comfort food. There's only 22 locations spread out across 6 states, and what's crazy about that is,
I'm pretty sure there was one of these in the town that I grew up in, but I've never actually been. Maybe I've been missing out on something my entire life. We'll see. They also have...
yeah.
Hello. Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna lie, I get some shit like that.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Cracker Barrel is good.
My fast food Cracker Barrel
I ain't going there no more though.
I'm gonna be honest. There's something strange.
I heard people was
about
getting canceled for walking in.
Comfort food very fast, since normally it's supposed to take time. You know, time for all of the southern love to penetrate the food.
What?
Oh,
to keep things
no.
simple, I ordered a country fried steak along with mashed potatoes and green beans. Classic southern meal. Ooh, it's hot. Here we go. Let's see what fast southern comfort food looks like. Oh, God. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is the first meal I don't want to eat. I grew up in Texas, so I know what gravy's supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look like this. It's literally just liquid. I don't want to eat this. This gravy is literally just like...
It don't look that bad, dude.
Oh my God. First off, there is zero crunch.
Got some viscosity to it.
As I'm cutting into this. It's just kind of like soft mush.
Ugh.
It does look fully cooked, but I do think this is the closest I've ever been to potentially getting food poisoning on this channel. I'm not swallowing that.
That does not seem
I'm not even gonna try the
appetizing.
sides. That's awful. First off, it's extremely bland. There's like no salt, no pepper. The texture.
Yeah, that's why they ain't blew up yet.
There's a better way for me to explain this. It's kind of like mush, yeah. And don't even get me started on the gravy. It was like a weird temperature, first off. And the fact that it's just like pure liquid is so off-putting. Unfortunately.
Chevy Silverado.
Oh my God.
America's most dependable full-size pickup.
Well, you got ads everywhere, dude.
at the Taco Casa.
Now, for everyone watching who lives in Texas, Taco Casa probably doesn't feel like an unknown fast food chain. However,
Casa.
they only have 103 locations spread across 3 states. 91 of those locations are in Texas, which means the rest of the country has no idea this place exists.
Taco Casa is a fast food Mexican chain most similar to Taco Bell. It was founded about 10 years after Taco Bell was established, and comparing these two places will be very hard for me because if you've been a viewer for a while, you know I love Taco Bell.
These two chains are so similar that back in the 1970s, they basically had the exact same menu.
While Taco Bell innovated and created things like Crunch Wraps and the Dorito Locos Tacos, Taco Casa has hardly strayed away from their original menu.
Which leads me to my question, which is better, the Bell or the Casa? I'm gonna go through the drive-thru.
I placed my order, and while I waited for my food, out of curiosity, I decided to ask one of the workers there which fast food chain they prefer.
Do you think Taco Casa is better than Taco Bell?
For me, I like Taco Bell more.
What? Face.
But I mean, both are like the same, but like there's one, you know.
Is Taco Bell better because they have like different better options?
Different options, yes.
Okay, what about a regular taco though?
In here.
Here's better taco?
Yeah, I like the tacos in here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so fresh.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you. Interesting. So apparently Taco Bell is better because it has the options, but Taco Casa has better tacos.
They got
I
that
guess it
Baja
depends on what
Blast
you
too,
value
man.
more.
Baja Blast.
Me? I want to know who has the better taco. Awesome, thank you. One thing I want to point out is everyone at these like small unknown chains has been so much more friendly. Maybe it's because they're not being bombarded by like a billion people every single day. That's not part of my overall criteria, but it's an interesting thing to note. Awesome, thank you very much. Got my tacos. It is so hot outside. Tacos have been acquired, and you know, even if these tacos are the best tacos I've ever had, I think I know why Taco Casa isn't a national, globally loved chain. Where's the branding? This is literally the same brown sack you use for lunch on a school field trip. Like, no wonder nobody knows about it. Anyways, I kept things pretty simple with just a regular taco and a Casa Delight.
That's the
I don't
best
really know what
bag you
that
can
is,
use
but I'm
right
pretty
there.
sure it's dessert. Huh. Why do their napkins have branding, but the bags don't? This is what you see around. You wipe your face with these. Strange. Also, my ADHD is cooking right now. Why does it look like I have a pink cowboy hat in my back seat? I don't, just by the way. Anyways, let's check out this taco. Oh, whoa, okay. There we go. We got some branding. In this hand, I have my super taco, and over here, the Casa Delight, which now that I'm looking at it, it's basically just a fried tortilla chip covered in sugar and cinnamon, I believe. It looks yummy. Don't judge me, I'm an adult. I can eat in whatever food order I want. No, that's good. That is really good. I like
That
that
thing
a
look
lot.
good,
the
man.
fried tortilla, it's so nice and airy, and that cinnamon sugar. Oh, you can't go wrong with cinnamon sugar.
Yeah, I could taste that
Just
in my
these
mouth
alone
right now.
should make this
Pause.
place pop. Big fan of that.
Pause, man.
All right, it's taco time. The lady working said, even though she prefers Taco Bell because of their options,
Yeah,
the
I need to hear
tacos
this,
here
man.
are better and
I want to see if this thing
fresher.
better or not.
I will be the judge.
We all finna be the judge right now. I want to see this
That's
thing.
a good looking hard shell taco. It held together really
It
nice.
do look good.
The tomatoes look good. The cheese looks good. It's
My
not
bad,
super
I'm moving
messy.
my mic.
I do love me some Taco Bell, but a lot of the times it is a little messy. So based on that alone, this is impressive. I do like that Taco Bell has a bunch of different hot sauces. Taco Casa only has this hot sauce. I don't know how hot it is, but I'm about to find out. Just gonna do a little bit of this. Cheers. First off, y'all hear that crunch? I like when a hard shell taco.
That taco look
is
good,
actually
though,
hard.
man.
Another thing to know.
It looks
is
better
look
than
at
a
how
Taco Bell
defined
taco.
These layers are. We got ground beef, sour cream, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes. You're basically getting everything.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Some people be hating on Taco Bell, but Taco Bell is for real like one of those fast food places that if it left, it would start chaos in the streets. I'll be a part of it. I'll be a part of the chaos. I'll be jumping through windows trying to figure out where to Taco Bell. First of all, I know you could buy Baja Blast from the store, but a Baja Blast straight out the machine of a Taco Bell is a different type of work. It's a different type of drip. There's no other like Baja Blast out there you could get that tastes like a Baja Blast that came out of Taco Bell machine. Especially when you're eating like a Crunch Wrap or you know that nacho burrito they got, and you just start eating that, and then you wash it down with the Baja Blast. It's like the perfect combination of taste. It really is. All the flavors on your tongue. Pause. It just feels so good just washing it down with a Baja Blast. Ice cold too. You got to get a little bit of ice in there. Baja Blast with the ice. You got to think of I need you guys to think, right? Close your eyes. Think for a second, right? Think about the Baja Blast getting washed down with a Doritos Locos Taco or a Crunch Wrap. Crunch Wrap Supreme. Washing it down. Taco Bell is dumb, man. I'm not going to lie. But this video is already 28 minutes long. About to be 30 minutes. That's crazy. I hope you guys like this video. What do you guys think about fast food places? Have you guys had rallies before? I know a lot of you guys probably had Checkers. But have you guys had rallies and stuff like that? You guys had any of the fast food places that I was talking about? If you guys have, drop it down below. Let me know. But I hope you guys like this video. You beautiful people have a beautiful day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.